Hey guys, welcome back to another Warriors What If. Today's What If is, what if Hollyleaf was actually one of the three? And I'm not going to stall like last time, so let's just get into the video. Hollyleaf was so proud to have a big destiny. She was one of the three, and it was perfect. Hollypaw and her brothers, Hollypaw's brothers and Hollypaw, all of them with a combined destiny and superpowers. That was the best part. Hollypaw could serve her clan even better. All of the three could. J-Paw could walk in dreams and read minds and walk in memories and like everything. Lionpaw was pretty obviously invincible. And Hollypaw, well, she was still figuring that one out. But J-Paw's revelation that she had a destiny for her clan had felt like a flower bud blooming inside of her. Hollypaw could do anything because she was going to save the world. When the patrol returned from the mountains, Hollypaw was still wondering what her superpower was. Both her brothers knew, so why didn't she? Give it time, she thought. You're one of the three. You'll figure out your powers eventually. And Hollypaw did figure it out. She had been growing, pretty desperate to figure her powers out. She didn't want her brothers saving the world while Hollypaw was left behind, still trying to figure her powers out. It happened when she was out collecting herbs to help out J-Paw. Brackenford had sent her to do it, and Hollypaw felt like she tried everything else already. Still, she didn't want to tell J-Paw her worries. Hollypaw's brother was short at the best of times, and Hollypaw not having a superpowers was the polar opposite of the best of times. So the walk to the patch of marigold above the camp went along in silence. After all, J-Paw really only talked when it was necessary. But when they got to the marigold patch, the healing plant was gone. In its place was nothing but chewed up stems. J-Paw hissed and bounded forward. Rabbits, stupid things. Can't we catch a break? We need the stuff to cure infections. Now where am I going to get my marigold? Hollypaw looked all around, trying to find even a single marigold plant left. But it was all gone, eaten by rabbits that left only black stems. Are we all going to die of infection now that there's no more marigold? She asked anxiously. No, J-Paw grumbled. There's probably more seeds in the ground. But still, this patch will take a long time to grow again, and we'll need to find another source of marigold while we wait. Hollypaw went over to one of the blackened shoots and touched it with her paw. She closed her eyes and tried to think. Marigold, where else can we find marigold? And as if by magic, her paw pads began to glow green, and from the place where the dead stems lay came a new green shoot, growing big and strong within seconds. Within less than a minute, a new, absolutely perfect marigold flower stood tall in front of Hollypaw. Hollypaw stared at her paws, where the greenish glow was just beginning to fade back into her normally black toe beans. Did I do that? J-Paw lifted his nose. I smell marigold over the rot. Is there a plant that got left over somehow? No, Hollypaw was staring at her paws. I made it. J-Paw was instantly alert. Tell me what happened. From the start. It's, pretty straightforward. I touched one of the dead stems with my paw and closed my eyes, trying to think about where we could find more marigold. Then I opened my eyes and my paw was glowing green, and another marigold plant was growing in the dirt. J-Paw's blind blue eyes were glowing. This is your power, Hollypaw. You can grow plants. He bounded across the clearing to Hollypaw. Can you do it again? Try. Hollypaw nervously dug her claws into the ground and closed her eyes. After a little bit, she opened her eyes and saw it. Another marigold plant, beautiful yellow flowers in full bloom. Hollypaw felt such immense joy. Her superpower. She could grow plants. Could I grow them really big? She wondered. Like bigger than normal? Maybe I could grow a tiny blade of grass as big as a tree. In that moment, right there in the clearing, Hollypaw resolved to find out. And by the time she was named a warrior, she knew the answer to that question and hundreds others. Hollypaw practiced her power in any free time she had over her apprenticeship, and when she was named Hollyleaf, she was a master of her power. Not only could she grow small plants really, really big, but she could also kill other plants at will. Usually she did this to kill you bushes and trees, watching the lethal deathberry shrivel into nothing as the plant basically grew backwards, shrinking and shriveling into nothing. While Lion Blaze and Jay Feather's powers were impressive, Hollyleaf's were so helpful. When they had no catmint because the frost had killed it all, Hollyleaf grew a few new shoots in secret, basking in the surprise and happiness of Leafpool and Jay Feather when they discovered the brand new, perfect plants. Even though Hollyleaf didn't really like keeping her powers a secret, she was glad that she could help. Even when no one knew it was her helping, she still adored seeing all the other cats gawk at the miracles, knowing full well it was her, Hollyleaf. Hollyleaf was so excited for the day when she could tell everyone it was her all along. I made those plants grow. I performed those miracles. It was always me. Hollyleaf, aren't you happy? I did so good. I did all of this and I made miracles happen and you never knew. Aren't you proud of me? But then the camp burst into flames. Fire was nature's enemy. Hollyleaf couldn't heal the plants, couldn't put the fire out, and before long she was trapped in camp with Squirrelflight, Jayfeather, and Lion Blaze. Somehow, Squirrelflight knew another way out, though, and they escaped. They could get out. And then there was Ashfur. He was going to let Hollyleaf and her brothers die, all for the sake of a love lost long ago. But Hollyleaf wasn't listening to their talk. Not to the pleading or the explaining or the threatening. None of it. Hollyleaf was going to get them all out. In an instant, a tiny sapling of a tree that hadn't broken the surface of the soil burst from the ground, spreading long branches and growing leaves in seconds, and growing a clear path across the flames that surrounded them. An escape. And it was when Ashfur couldn't block, but they only had seconds. Hollyleaf shoved Jayfeather before the tree, shrieking, "Go! Go!" and pushing him up onto the long branch that provided the escape. Lion Blaze followed quickly, and Hollyleaf leaped after. But Ashfur was close behind. Hollyleaf turned, hissing, and shoved Ashfur into the flames before she ran after her brothers, ran for safety, ran for life. And she made it to safety and life with her brothers, and Squirrelflight managed to make it out alive with only a few scratches and burns. Though the cats were shaken about Ashfur's death and how far he was willing to go for revenge, Firestar forgave Hollyleaf, saying she did it out of self-defense and how he kind of deserved his death, since Ashfur was so willing to murder. But now, everyone knew about her power, knew about the prophecy of the three. Hollyleaf and her brothers were now, quote-unquote, heroes. It was all Hollyleaf had ever wanted, but she didn't know how much she liked it. Then there was the great battle. It was time to fight for everything they had. And Hollyleaf tried so hard to save her clan, but they were too strong. It came without warning, and the Dark Forest cats had clan cats on their side. They were losing, dying, when Hollyleaf had had enough. She leaped straight for Hawkfrost, forcing brambles from the ground to catch and kill him, almost like his original death. And Hollyleaf kept on killing. She found she almost liked it. Liked killing. She was serving her clan. Traitors and murderers, that was what the Dark Forest cats and their recruits were. So They died. Every last one. All for ThunderClan. All of it. Even Ashfur's death. It was for ThunderClan. Always for ThunderClan. They deserved to be safe. And Hollyleaf was going to make sure they were. Sorry. Ooh, that was loud. Hi. My cat is here to say hi. So that's the story, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and well, I imagine from here Hollyleaf could go on to be kind of like a big murderer who's like claiming she's doing it for her clan, but really she just likes to murder. Boo agrees. Thank you for watching. Leave your ideas for future what-ifs in the comments, and I will credit you. And I will see you next time. Bye. She says bye. She needs to leave.